Matthew 10, verse 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKadash. I want to give double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that teaches truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, the men, women, and children. I want to make a quick impromptu video that the truth is with GMS. And I stumbled across a sheet of paper where I took notes when I first came into the truth. And I was just bombarded by all the camps. I didn't know who had the truth, so, started off with GOCC, CNM, and IUIC, and then ISUBK, but I didn't my spirit wasn't latching on. And, you would see different people on the YouTube, it kind of felt like the harlot plantation Christianity churches. So, I just pray to the Lord that, he just opened my eyes and just give me the truth. And he did through the men of GMS. And I wrote a list. And this list that I have here, I'm just going to run through the list of them. First one I have is the Israelite foreigners through seed. They would touch on these scriptures so many times and then give you examples, how an Israelite man, if he keeps having children through, visual examples with heathen women, how that seed is still an Israelite. Okay. Here's another one. All of the GMS camps, they all had the same doctrine. They were speaking the same song, exactly the same thing. And I was before, when I do something, I do an intense research of things. I take my notes. I comb through it thoroughly to the best of my ability. And through the strength of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he opened my eyes, and I saw that they had it. But the other camps wasn't producing what I was looking for. All right. They didn't have any gimmicks. They didn't have the bull horns. They didn't have the illustrious fringes. I've seen even some of them selling things, Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, the camps do need financial help. Yeah, brothers need help and all that. But I didn't see any of the elders of the camps pulling up in big body Benzes or, these are just regular working men, blue collar guys, Another point, the history books that they would go into. And they would go into history books, that Esau esteemed as, good doctrine, as far as books from Cambridge and Oxford. And also, they will point out, I got latched on when I saw the Elder Malcolm here in Chicago. I mean, I was really blown and wooed once I started watching his videos and how he was going through the history books and all this stuff that I never heard of before. He would go into old history books pre-civil rights. And then, just through that, I would see books that cost thousands upon thousands of dollars. Who is Esau, Edom, Um, what's the other one? Romans, the Edomite. I may be screwing the title up, Salakia, but the Green Book by William Beeston. Edomites is the Roman Empire, the Roman Empire of Edomites, I think it's called. You know. Also, I opened up with the feature scripture that everybody hates them. You got camps that just go against them just to go against, just to be contrary against them. You know, and I had to look why, and that leads me to another point of the precepts of calling precepts. You know, they would back up everything with scripture. And if everybody's going by scripture, then that's how we're supposed to read the Bible. That's what got me. And also the fact that everybody hates them, they don't give a shit. You know, because all they're worried about is pleasing Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that's all that matter. And, you know, all of these could segue into all my bullet points I had. As far as everyone hating them, there was no woman worship. I didn't see any of them women. Matter of fact, they got on the Israelite woman and, you know, just women in general, you know. And if you want to know some game about a woman, all you have to do is come and hear the church of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, the true doctrine, and it puts you on game and gets you ready, you know. Get you out of your, you know, while you here in America, you're feminized. You have to recognize that. You know, they teach you to be, the scriptures teach you to be circumspect. All right? Another bullet point that got me on, that to know that GMS has the truth is, they only kept talking about Leviathan. I mean, going in depth about Leviathan. When I would see Leviathan, you know, you know, before the truth, or hearing people, they don't even really touch on it. And I would look at that and like, what's up with that? Why nobody going to that? But they do. Okay? They go into the exposure of Esau. So that's like, you know, that goes without saying. That is just, you know, pretty much exposing the true nature scripturally and the spirit of this of the nation of Edom, so-called Caucasians, you know. And hey, the shoe fits. Every prophecy of these of this nation, the shoe fits. And also too, the prophecies every day via the news outlet, filtered through scriptures. You cannot get around the scriptures, man. Open rebuke. How brothers rebuke one another, and brothers receive it, and you become a better man in this truth. You become healthier. You become liberated. All right. I remember a time seeing brothers making correction videos where they've messed up in the video and they correct themselves. Yeah, people, those other groups ain't doing that. They too proud. Too proud. Another bullet point is tons of videos feeding the sheep all day long, 24/7. No other group is doing that. All right? None other. Another thing, hey, in and out of season. In the cold, what is 15 degrees or 100 degrees? I mean, brothers are not over righteous, but hey, they're out there with that word, regardless. All right. You know, yeah, I said that feeding the sheep all day and night. You going 3 in the morning, somebody uploading a video. 3 in the afternoon, somebody uploading a video. Any time of the day. The Bible apps. You got the Blue Letter breakdown. You have the Blue Letter app. You have the King James 1611 app. You have the Bible sword. There's no excuse. They go into the breakdowns of definition and words in the Hebrew and in the Greek. You cannot get around this, man. There's no way you can. Only way you scoffing at you are that spirit set up for just to be a scoffer. You're proud going against this. All right. I've seen videos of brothers where you have the nation of Edom coming up in brothers' faces at camp. Hey, and brothers hold it together, man. You know, through the strength and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Rakah HaKadash. All right? And the precept upon precept, hey, that's a, hey, if we're talking of how going into scriptures to edify the sheep, whether it's rebuking our own Israelites or heathens, you know, because, hey, the proper way how they break, how they were breaking down people far as, hey, if you don't believe on the Bible, have a nice day. There's no reason to have a conversation. But if you do, we'll fellowship. It's just, you know, everybody looking for the bad and, oh, they cussing the white man out, cussing the black woman out, and cussing and yelling with a Bible. Gave you the breakdown on cuss words, how it's just rude speech. You know, some brothers are passionate. Hey, the scriptures is life and death. So why wouldn't you be passionate about it? The men were rough. The apostles and disciples were very rough, and prophets, they were very rough in speech. This is a feminized nation that we're in, this Western civilization. All right. You know, breaking down, like I said, the Strong's Concordance. Every word of the Bible is broken down with a number. So, hey, it's just a plethora of things where, hey, by none, without a shadow of a doubt, these brothers have the truth. So I hope I covered everything far as, you know, brothers going into the history, the herbs. You know, it's been times I've healed myself, you know, just brothers will pull up a scripture that, you know, certain herbs will heal you. All right. But to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, this is your truth. And the truth is with great millstone. You know, the 144% truth, because I tell you what, somebody can give you 99.5% of the truth. It's still not 100, and you're going to go off. That 0.5 will screw you up. It's just like as if you were traveling in a ship. If you're 1.01 degree off, hey man, instead of going to South Africa, you may wind up in Nigeria somewhere or something like that. Europe, you may wind up somewhere way off skew just because that one minute mistake. That's how the truth is. Just like numbers, 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. The word truth in Hebrew is a math, and that's where they got the word math from. All right, so, hey, that says it all. Numbers don't lie. And there's only one truth in the world, and it's the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakadash. So with that, I hope that edified who was supposed to edify. Shalom.